after over a year on the GuildRock SMP of building and grinding on the same server, building some massive and impressive builds for the other players, Season 6 has come to an end and it's time to start Season 7. Okay everyone, so we just landed into a new season and we spawned inside a mesa biome, which apparently is surrounded by a bunch of other biomes. Very cool. Wow, look at this map. Ooh, we have a cave over here. Okay, so let's get down here and see if there's anything interesting. Ooh, some gold. Copper. Even more gold. Wow, that's amazing, look at that. But anyways, as with every new Minecraft world, we will of course need to get ourselves some wood so we can get started on getting some better tools. So anyways, I guess we should just do that. Okay, so now we have got some stone tools, but I still have a lot to do, and I have a couple of missions that I would like to get done in this video. The first one includes to get some iron so we can hopefully mine the many diamonds that we should hopefully find soon. And then I will also need some gold so we can hopefully make some golden apples so we can cure villagers to get better trades, but also so we can stay safe. And then lastly, I will of course need some diamonds. So anyways, let's see if we can complete these missions. So I forgot to mention, but I will also, of course, be building my starter base. Now, after I've decided to gotten some coal and a little bit of iron, I realized how important food would be because I'm gonna be traveling quite far, so I decided to head to a close by village I saw and slaughter a bunch of animals. And basically right after I had decided to slaughter a bunch of small animal families, I decided to go out and find myself a little cave to hopefully get some more iron, and yeah. Okay everyone, so as you see I just farmed up 37 pieces of iron, so let's smelt that and hopefully make ourselves some better tools. Now there's a bunch of mobs and stuff down here, but some gold which is on our agenda to get, so that should be relatively nice. Okay, so we can craft ourselves a sword. Okay, so we are pretty much geared up. I'm just missing a helmet, which I'll make soon. Now we have gotten ourselves pretty much all the iron tools we will need, and there is a big cave here, so I might head down and see if we can get ourselves some diamonds, which should be relatively fun. But of course we are still in the newbie phase of this world, so we might regret this, but you know what, let's just see what happens.
A few moments later.
Okay, so just like me to my parents, this cave has very much disappointed me. So we are a man with a boat and a dream, so let's head out to sea and see if we can find our lost island. Now I will add on that sounded a lot more dramatic than this actually is, but yeah, anyways. Wow, have a look at this terrain. Okay, so we just arrived at the island that we are going to be building on, and as you might have just seen, one of our members who are also living on this island with us is just in the background. He disappeared a little moment ago, but we are going to be building our start base either on this part of the island or right in a corner there behind all those trees. But of course, before I get started on building our base, we will need to complete one of our missions, which is to get the final diamonds, so we can hopefully make ourselves some better tools and some armor, because that will also help us with farming up all the resources that we're going to need for our base. So anyways, let's put away most of our stuff, head into the caves and see if we can get ourselves some diamonds. So after I decided to go down mining, I ended up getting about 9 diamonds, but while I was checking something in Discord, a creeper decided to sneak up on me and, well, I don't know, blow me up. So I ended up dying, and I tried to make my way back a couple of times to get my loot, but sadly it ended up despawning. But I of course decided to craft up some new armor, some tools, and come back stronger than ever, head into the caves and get myself some more diamonds. And in the end I had a total of 22 diamonds. Okay, so it's been about a week since the last clip and we have done quite a few things. So after the last clip I wanted to get started on my starter base, so I decided to go out and farm a bunch of stuff that we will need for the base. So if we head into here, you will see some of the resources that we have prepared up, which I do realize is a lot more than we will need. This was just, you know, to make concrete, and here we have the stone, but these are the primary resources that we will need for the actual house. But again, I farmed up way too much, but I mean that is all good for now because we will probably need this later anyways. And as you might see, we have gotten ourselves some pretty fancy diamond armor, some diamond tools, and ourselves and elytra. Now you might wonder, how did I get these? So as you will probably see right now, while I was on my way out of the nether, you know, after I'd farmed up a bunch of resources, Mr. Lockley asked me to follow him, and he ended up dropping me an elytra as a gift, and I was also given some diamond tools that he found while he was end hunting, which is of course very nice of him, and I really appreciate that. So now I have myself an elytra and some pretty nice tools, and I also ended up putting some of the diamond pickaxes that he gave me together and ended up getting this pretty good pickaxe. Now as you might see right now, I also ended up flying into some caves just to see what was around our base area, and I managed to find 51 more diamonds, which was pretty nice. And at the end of that day, I also ended up buying some mending books from Acadewolf. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but Mr. Lockley forced me, I definitely volunteered to make a skeleton XP farm, so I ended up doing that. But anyways, after all that talking, I have also finished the kind of platform, as you might see right here, that my starter base is going to be on. So all those resources that you saw earlier is pretty much just going to be plumped on, well, for a house on top of here. A creeper, you know, I do need gunpowder so I can actually fly around, so killing some creepers are always nice. Okay, no gunpowder. Amazing. But anyways, I have marked out pretty much the area for the base, and as you see, it's gonna be a really small one, but we might end up, you know, building some stuff inside here, which I do have some plans on, which is why I've kind of, you know, set up some wood just to kind of represent what I would be doing something. It looks really bad, but yeah, it's all good for now. Oh, not creeper. Let's see if we can get some gunpowder. Okay, but anyways, as you see, we've also gotten up some farms here. I quickly set up this to get some cacti so I can make some green dye. Sorry, I mean lime dye, because we're gonna need some of that for the house. Now, I have somewhat of a plan of what I want to build, which I think you all will like, because if you don't know, everyone who's living on this island, which is pretty much my guildmates, will be building using a kind of fantasy/magic style. So that is pretty much what I'm gonna end up building my house as. So we have pretty much all the resources we will need inside here. So anyways, before we do any more talking, how about we just start building and see what we can do? So anyways, let me do that and I'll get right back to you all.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself, oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
Alright everyone, so we have the house right here and it's looking pretty nice. So over here we have a little pathway going upwards, and I'm digging this quite a bit. So we do have some mossy, you know, kind of rocks around here, some leaves, which I do like. It makes this whole thing look a little bit more old and a little bit nice. So to get into the house, we have a small kitchen area right here, which I do dig a lot. Now everyone, I want you to comment and say what you think about this. I mean, I had very little space to work with and I'm still not done. I still have a lot of things I could, hello pig, you know, potentially add in there and stuff. But a little kitchen area, some storage, and here we have the first kind of small bedroom that we can sleep in whenever we want to. But to head up to the second floor, still not done here, and with the roof looking all bad and stuff. Now I have an enchanting table in here, and if you see over there, we do have another one over there that everyone in the guild and who lives on this island can use, but I've decided to make my own just because I felt like it would look pretty nice inside this room. So we have some more storage here. This is still not finished, and then up here we're going to have, I think, the primary bedroom. So I'm going to need to fix up all the roof and stuff, but I think this is going to be pretty cool. So we're just missing a bed that's going to be up here and some detailing, fixing up everything that's here, but beside that we're pretty much done with the house, and again it's looking pretty nice. So anyways, after I built the house, me and the rest of my guild members went out and decided to do some end rating. So we got ourselves a bunch of new elytras, quite a bit of shulker shells, and then just a ton of other good diamond gear. But anyways, as you might have noticed, you see that I'm using golden carrots to feed myself right now. And you might wonder, how did you get those? Well, one of our members who also lives on this island, who's also in my guild, decided to set up a little trading hall. So I want to quickly show you all that. So if we head down here, we have a little entrance to the trading hall down here. So let's just head down here. Alright, so if we head into here, we have a little protection door. And here we have the beautiful trading hall that our members have made. So yeah, as you see, we have some pretty cheap trades. Most of the trades here have been zombified, as you can see, and we can get golden carrots and a bunch of other books, as you see, which is pretty awesome. Now if we head into here, we also have an iron farm, but we also have a rotten flesh farm, aka a zombie farm. Now you might wonder, how do you get rotten flesh from an iron farm? Well, if we head up here, you can see that inside our iron farm area we also have a zombie spawner, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is pretty awesome, and a big shout out to my guild for setting up all this. This is pretty cool because now we have a bunch of books too. And speaking of books, I decided to put together a good silk touch pickaxe because we of course have a good unbreaking pickaxe, fortune pickaxe that we got earlier in this episode. So it's pretty cool that we now have a silk touch one too. My sword is obviously the best sword I could possibly get. My axe is okay, and my shovel is pretty much as good as I can get it too. So now I'm just missing most of my armor getting better. My boots are pretty decent, but we will work on that soon. So anyways, on that note, I might end it off. So it's been a pretty great episode. I feel like episode 1 of season 7 on the GuildRock SMP, which is pretty awesome. Now I hope you all enjoyed this episode because I truly did. So anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.